Okay, 3.05, I can rotate, reflect, and translate polygons on a grid, and we have a parallelogram, looks like. We have our original coordinates. So, really helpful to have your notes and those noticings that we went through a couple of weeks ago. So if you remember, if we start with the original x, y, we investigated some rules that you can remember, right? If things reflect over the x-axis, for instance, or y-axis, etc., etc. So we'll just write them real quick. X-axis, y-axis, so these are reflections. We've got over the line y equals x. We have over the line y equals negative x. And then we had rotations. So we'll go 90 degrees clockwise, 90 degrees counterclockwise, and we'll take 180 degrees either way. Okay, so if something reflects over the x-axis, the only thing that changes is the sign of the y. So we'll have x and the opposite of y. The y, if it reflects over the y-axis, we have negative xy. If we reflect over the line y equals x, then x and y switch places. If we reflect over the line y equals negative x, not only do they switch places, but they also switch signs. Okay. Now with rotations, if we rotate clockwise, right, 90 degrees clockwise, we're going to switch places, and the x value is going to change signs. 90 degrees counterclockwise, again, we're going to switch places, but this time the y value is going to change signs. If we rotate 180 degrees, the only thing that happens are the x's and y's swap signs. All right, once you know that, we really can go ahead and work through these. Okay, what would be the coordinate of z after a 90 degrees counterclockwise rotation about the origin? So if we know that z is 9, negative 7, right? 90 degrees counterclockwise, 90 degrees counterclockwise. So x and y are going to switch spots. So we're going to put 7 and 9. So this was at negative 7. But our y value is going to switch signs. So now it's positive 7. What would be the coordinates of y after reflection of the original shape over the x-axis? So the original y is 3, negative 7. So if we reflect over the x-axis, the only thing that changes is the y changes signs. 3, positive 7. Okay. X, the original x, was 7, negative 3. And we're going to reflect over the line y equals x, so these just switch places. Okay. All right, we're going to take w, what are the coordinates of w? After 180 degrees clockwise rotation, okay, so x and y switch signs. So we're going to go negative 1 and a positive 3. Okay, so now we're going to work with z. So we have 9, negative 7 is the original z, and we're going to reflect over the y-axis, so the x value changes signs. What would be the coordinates of y after reflection of the original shape over the line y equals negative x? So that one, that not only do they switch places, but they change signs. So that negative 7 becomes a positive 7, and it's now the x value. That 3 becomes a negative 3 and becomes the y value. Okay. What would be the coordinate of z after the translation? Oh, we're going to go left 7 and up 4. So the original z was 9, negative 7. So 9 minus 7 is 2. Negative 7 plus 4 is negative 3. For this next problem, I'm going to make a separate video because it takes a little longer and I don't want this video to be too long.